start this a small introduction about myself before starting of the session. Then I want to take a small introduction from everyone, uh, whoever like. I just want to understand everyone profile as well. What's your qualification, your background, and any work experience if you have, and any specific reason to learn this Microsoft Fabric and what you know about the Fabric. So if you are understanding these things, like other people can understand, like what kind of people are trying to learn this course, and they can able to compare with their profiles as well. Okay. So first, let me give introduction about myself. Like my name is Ram. I have around 15, 14 plus years of experience in IT industry. In this 14 years of experience, I have nearly 8 plus years of IT trainings and placement experience. Also, we have. Okay. So in this 14 years, I have 8 plus years on the trainings and placement experience. And my career was started with like SQL, MSP, Power BI, and Azure Data Engineering. So these are all the other technologies what I've been working. And also I have written 3 books on this Azure Data Engineering and Power BI. So these technologies and those books are already published over there. And also I'm the first trainer in India for this Power BI who started in 2016. And in 2019 I was started this data engineering training as well. And also, like we started the EClasses training institution in 2016. I'm the managing director and CEO of the EClasses training institution over here. So now, see here, this like about this course. If you guys have any questions, you can able to you can ask the question here, and the answers also will be available. Okay. So any kind of question, you can able to ask it over here. Okay. Right. So before we are going to deep dive into this Microsoft Fabric course, I just want to understand from everyone about your profile quickly, your qualification, work experience, on what technology you are working, if yes, and what you are trying to learn here, like how you know about the Power BI Fabric, or what exactly you want to learn. I just want to understand quickly over here. Okay. So let's start with the Khalik. Khalik. Oh, I'm sorry. I will enable the mics. Thank you. Yeah. Now go ahead, guys. Khalik, go ahead now. So you can unmute and you can ask the you can ask the questions. You can speak now. Or else let's go with any of one.
Hello.
Yeah, Khalik, go ahead now.
Yeah, hi Ram. Um, I have a couple of years experience working with the MicroStrategy, Power BI, similar kind of tool which is used for
Yeah,
BI reporting.
it's more similar
So
to
I'm
SSRS, I think.
Power MicroStrategy is like reporting tool.
Yes, exactly. Yeah, I have idea about that.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah. So I have some uh, experience working with Power BI also.
Hmm, hmm.
Uh, So in that area, I want to explore more deep depth knowledge. So I want to learn about fabric.
Okay.
Yeah, so there are so many tools I had seen in fabric total environment.
Okay.
Um, Not sure about what is the scope of all those tools, which direction,
Hmm, hmm.
which job profile needs which suite of tools.
Got it.
Uh, yeah,
So
so
total, how many
want
years
to
of experience you have in IT?
5 years.
5 years experience you have.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, right, right. Thank you, Khalik. You will understand all those things after this demo session. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, okay.
Next, go ahead with the Sheikh. Sheikh, you can unmute and you can speak up.
Yeah, hi Ram.
Hi. I think you joined from two devices. Okay. So meanwhile, someone, let's go. Chaitanya, Chaitanya, or Prajwal, or Dinesh, Srinivas, Surendra, anyone can go. Narendra, Sanjay, Kumar.
Yeah,
So
hi
hi
Ram.
Ram.
Good evening.
Yeah, go ahead, Prajwal first.
So I have done my mechanical engineering, and I'm having the 5.5 years of experience in the web development.
Okay.
I was working on the React, Node, Angular. So that SQL also, but in the basic SQL. And now I want to switch to the data. That's why I'm trying to run for the Microsoft Fabric.
Okay. Any specific reason like moving from that UI development into this one?
A reason is that we I'm seeing from the 5 point like I'm looking into the UI, but AI is coming, and I'm seeing that there are more scope in the data rather than the UI development, or uh,
Ex- exactly.
app developments.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's great R&D actually. So that's true also. Because if you guys see, I want to just give an example. Within 15 minutes, I developed one UI over here. So you know this one, this part I developed just in 15 minutes. This entire thing, this UI, the page, web page, what you are looking, I just developed in the 15 minutes. The same thing earlier days we were doing by using almost like 1 month they will take. Just 15 minutes I have developed all this functionality. When you are clicking here, when you are clicking here, and when you are clicking here, it will goes to here, and whenever you are clicking, it will open the WhatsApp. So this entire mechanism I have developed this web page UI within 15 minutes. How it is possible? I don't have any knowledge about this UI development. I don't know even what is Node.js, what is React.js, and all those things. I don't know even about the SQL. But how I developed this one? Because the AI. So AI is replacing this kind of work over here. Okay. But the interesting factor is AI is always needs the data. That's the reason like Prajwal has done a good R&D, and he's uh, shifting his career from this UI development, web development into the data side. So the very best platform in the market currently is Microsoft Fabric. Why, how, that we are going to discuss going forward. Okay. So why I'm taking the introduction from everyone, like they have like a different R&Ds and different ideas. So that can be shared to the other people as well over here. So that's the reason I'm giving more importance here. Okay. Thank you, Prajwal. Next, go ahead with someone. Srinivas can go ahead.
Yeah, hi Prajwal, hi everyone.
Hi,
Yeah,
hi,
around
Srinivas.
5 years of experience. Yeah. Uh, y- are you getting any delay on my voice or what?
No problem. Go ahead.
Okay. So like I am holding around 5 years of experience as Azure Virtual Desktop Engineer. So it's like some support project. I do have some knowledge on the Azure part actually. So the reason why I'm planning to switch from the different domain, like currently I'm making very less amount. I mean package in the sense. So initially I thought to take Power BI course, but I checked with few solution architects who are my colleagues and seniors. So they suggest me to instead of going with the Power BI, the advanced technologies, Microsoft Fabric.
Hmm.
So that is the reason I'm just
Right.
looking for to switch.
So this Microsoft Fabric, the Power BI is a part of the Microsoft Fabric only, but unfortunately,
Okay.
you don't have much calls alone Power BI. So if you are learning
Yeah, true.
only Power BI, you may not survive. Okay, you may not survive in future. So that's the reason what we are telling. Like instead of learning only Power BI, better you can learn this complete Microsoft Fabric. So you will understand how this Power BI is included inside this Microsoft Fabric and everything. Okay. Thank you,
Yeah,
Srinivas.
sure. Even in my current project also, I just did some visualizations using the Power BI.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Great. Thank you. Next, anybody
yeah,
wants
that's
to
all.
go?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Anybody wants to go next? Yeah. Go ahead, Chandu. Anybody? Divya, Surendra.
Yeah, hi Ram, Dinesh this side.
Yeah. Hi, Dinesh.
Yeah, hi Ram, I am having around 3 years of experience and I'm working in an product-based company as an ETL developer come admin of the ETL tool of ab initio. Okay. So
Okay.
now our current company is migrating to this fabric.
Great.
So I might need learn this fabric in my for my future projects or my future what you
Hmm.
say switch and all that.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. Thank you. See, guys, you just think about this one. The other ETL tools like which they are using in the companies, this Ab initio or SSIS or Informatica, something else. Those are all like older traditional tools. The moment when a client is looking for migrating into the cloud to develop their projects, the best platform for data engineering is Microsoft Fabric. No doubt in that. It's going to be industry revolution. It's going to be industry revolution. So better you can like this the right decision you have taken to learn this Microsoft Fabric. Thank you, Dinesh. Next, Chandu, go ahead. Anyone else wants to go? We have 5 minutes of the time for your introductions.
Hi, I'm Divya. I'm having total of 7.2 years experience, which is mostly into the production support and into Citrix administration. I wanted to upgrade myself in the fabric, the data engineering part. So I have chosen Microsoft Fabric.
Okay, okay. So who know how you know about this Microsoft Fabric?
One of the architects I know, like he's having nearly 20 plus years of experience. He suggested me to enroll, like to go for Microsoft Fabric, like for data engineering. And even his brother is also doing in the same data engineering. I have contacted them and I have spoken with them. They both suggested the same thing.
Okay.
Like it is ruling the industry now. So I just wanted to
Hmm.
learn this and upgrade myself here.
Okay. Thank you, Divya. See, guys, like if I'm telling Fabric is the best, it's a selfish because I'm a trainer for this Fabric. You guys will enroll and I will get some amount, the fee, right? But I'm not telling these words. So there is some architects having architect means like mostly they have interaction with the clients as per their expectations. They are going to design a project and suggesting the platforms, right? So as per this conversation, you just understand the demand how it is going to create for the Microsoft Fabric in the data point of view. Okay, right. Thank you. Next, anybody wants to go? Narendra or Kumar or Chaitanya, Surendra. Uh, go ahead,
Hi,
Surendra. Yeah, hi.
hi. Myself Surendra, and I don't have any period experience like others had. Like I just recently completed my masters in computer science, and I just completed and I asked for guidance from my family. One of my family members said like I have taken so many data and data science subjects like data warehouse like that. So he told me like you have so much interest in the data science subject, so you can ask like I can FIP he told you can go through these guys like he is very experienced in the Microsoft Fabric, and he told me to chat with you, and I came through you, and I don't have really any experience on this, so I just want to learn how this goes. I don't know, but I just wanna learn.
Okay, okay, great, great. Thank you. Okay, so
Yeah.
anybody wants to go, guys?
Hey, hi Ram. Hello everyone. Good evening. I have total 7 years of experience in IT industry. Uh, I started my career with Tableau. Currently, I am working on Power BI. So I need to upgrade myself on micro this fabric. So I need to join this course and I need to learn and improve my economical also.
Okay, right. Thank you. Thank you, Chaitanya.
Yeah. Thanks.
Next, who wants to go, guys? Anybody wants to go about your introduction? Okay, that's fine. Um, Let me start this demo session. I want to discussing about. So again, I want to give a small introduction about myself. So this session is going to be like a Microsoft Fabric with RAM. So my name is Ram, and I have nearly 14 plus years of experience in IT industry. And in these 14 plus years of experience, I have worked for different technologies in the market, and I have nearly 8 plus years of IT trainings and placement experience also. Okay, and we had many people placed earlier on the Power BI and Azure data engineering. So there are so many other technologies we have dealt before to this Microsoft Fabric as well. In fact, I'm the first trainer in India for this Power BI, and also you can able to see my YouTube channel as well. This is my YouTube channel. So I'm uploading, keep uploading many videos related to the career counseling and about the technologies and all those things over here. See, these are all the videos I'm uploading, keep uploading every day. So I'm requesting all of you, please subscribe my channel as well. Okay, I'm sharing of this link in the go to meeting chat. I'm requesting just click and open and subscribe the channel to get daily updated videos about the changes in the market and how is the job market and these technologies and all those things. Okay, right. So now what I'm going to do here, so I'm going to uh, like uh, let's go to that page. Yeah, so this is my expertise, and I have written three books. Two books I have written on the data engineering part. One book on the Power BI I have written. Those three books already published in the market also. And this is my track record. We have successfully trained and placed numerous students in IT companies over here. Mostly like in any software company you can go. It's a top MNC to mid level, so most of my students are there in like related to the data engineering or Power BI developers. Okay, right. So here, in this Microsoft Fabric course, generally every training program we were dividing into two programs over here. Every training we are going to divide into two programs over here. So generally, when you are joining to any other training institution, what will happen? They are just taking like a training classes, right? It's like they are going to cover this part only, Microsoft Fabric regular training. So what this regular training is going to be happening over here? So if you observe, it's going to be like a 50 hours duration of the course. It's nearly take 2 months of the time to complete this one. So what we are going to teach in this 50 hours of the duration. So in this weekdays, Monday to Friday, we are going to take the live sessions. Okay, the class timings so currently it is 6 p.m. right? So I can take this after 3 to 4 days. It will move into the 7 p.m. Okay, we will announce like what time we are going to take this session. Currently it is at 6 p.m., but after 3 to 4 days, I will move into the 7 p.m. over here. So what exactly we are going to teach inside this course over here? So we are going to teach mostly these are all the concepts like a one lake and architecture, medallion architecture, data factory, data warehousing, data flow gen 2, notebooks, PySpark, and Power BI development and real-time analytics with the KQL database and all those things we are going to discuss it over here. And inside this 50 hours of duration of the course, I'm going to help you to prepare the resume as well. And uh, so we are going to give you certification guidance also. So what is the certification exam we need to write down after completing of this course? the certification exam you need to write down is DP 700 certification exam. You need to write down over here. And we are going to provide you some sample resumes also. And so we are going to conduct a free of cost 3 classes. Okay. Today, tomorrow, and day after tomorrow, we are going to conduct 3 free sessions for you. And for more comfort when you are learning the course, we are making a LMS and mobile access as well. So what is LMS? LMS stands for Learning Management Portal. It is something similar like a Udemy and Simple, and these kind of courses are there, right? So similar kind of environment we have provided for every student free of cost only. Okay, you can able to join the live sessions inside. You can able to get the recording class videos every day. Up to 3 years you have the access to this recording videos over there as well. All right, so with this program one which we are conducting, is it enough for you to crack the interviews, to work on the real-time projects? Because once you are completing this Microsoft Fabric course, definitely, are you going to apply like a fresher? No, you are not going to apply a job as a fresher. So you are going to mention you have some experience on this Microsoft Fabric, because the Microsoft Fabric has introduced from the market last 2 years. So you can keep at least like a 2 years of experience on this one, right? And of course, like for example, if someone don't have any career gap, don't have any work experience, and he is going to mention 4 to 5 years of experience on this one. Okay, so my suggestion would be up to 5 years you can able to showcase the experience. Minimum you can put it like 2 years of experience, 1.5 to 2 years experience minimum. So you need to mention in between 2 to 5 years of experience on this Microsoft Fabric environment, whatever we have. And along with this training program, what we are going to offer for a student separately for this, separate in the sense like a, it's like a focused learning. So when you are going to attending the interviews, uh, when you are going to attending the interviews over here, so definitely you should have some real-time exposure also. So that's the reason what I'm doing. I'm going to conduct some 4 weekends, Saturday, Sundays, Saturday 2 hours and Sunday 2 hours, 4 weekends in a agile methodology. What do you mean by agile methodology? Most of you people are working, right? So how you are executing and developing your projects, what kind of methodology they are following, so that like in the same manner we are going to create, in the same manner we are going to create a project for you. And let's, for example, this is like uh, the Microsoft Fabric. We are going to create some sprints over here. Let's take it Microsoft, one second. Let's take it, this is a Microsoft Fabric. So here we can able to have we are creating some sprints over here. So inside this sprints, what we are doing, so simply we are creating some tasks, scenario based tasks. So that scenario based task we are going to assign on your name. You have to work on the task, what exactly the task we have given in this sprint over here. So you need to develop your project in the same manner what we are doing, like in a agile methodology. In a agile methodology you need to develop this project. So why we need this part? If you are following this part, you will get a real world exposure to the technology. When you are going to the interview, you will answer any question when they're asking in a scenario based over here, because we are going to maximum covering of the scenarios, right? We are going to cover maximum of the scenarios over here. So because we are creating like a sprints, each sprint contains the tasks. So your project is going to be run in a agile sprint model. So at the end, a project shape will come when you are working on the sprint wise, task wise over here. So we are going to develop one end to end a fabric solution to the client. Okay, so along with this one, we are going to put some tests and assignments, assessments on the every week over here. And also we are going to help you to prepare the resume. Let's, for example, someone having a 5 plus years of experience already in IT, but that experience is on the different technology. Let's take it is a Tableau they were working. It's a reporting tool, but now they want to enter into the Fabric. So we can prepare a resumes like how can we can prepare a resumes from the last 4 years how the 5 years experience, how to convert it to Microsoft Fabric. Like for example, last 2 years we can put for the Microsoft Fabric, earlier 3 years we can include in the Tableau. So this kind of things we can able to mention it over here. And the next thing is about the mock interviews with the feedback. Okay, so we can conduct some mock interviews as well, and a dedicated career support. All those things we are going to provide it over here. So with these things, the second program separately we are going to conduct focused with a mentor. Okay, I'm going to arrange a separate mentor to taking care of this part. So this complete training part I will taken care, and this part will be taken care by someone. It's more interactive. Any questions you can openly ask. Of course here also you can able to ask, but the problem here is like mostly like in a 1 hour session, 50 minutes of the time I will speak in the class, right? But only 10 minutes of the time I will give for you guys to ask the questions. Okay, but when you're practicing and when you're working in the scenarios, when you're working on the projects, definitely we are going to assign one mentor for all of you. Then you guys can able to work with him, and it's like a complete interactive sessions we are going to conduct it over here. This is a second program which we are conducting with the combination of the first program. So definitely the second program which we are discussing here, it will give you like a good real time exposure for everyone. You feel like a you are working in a Microsoft Fabric projects. So then you can pretty confidently you are going to attending the interviews, and you are going to confidently you are going to making of like work also without taking anyone help. You no need of any proxy calls, someone help while you are working on the interviews as well. Okay, so this is the agenda of the program 1 and program 2 is a combination we are going to start it over here. So when this program 2 will start, this program will 2 will start after 1 month of the program 1 starts. Okay, for example, today we started this one. After 1 month this can be started over here. On the weekends, only weekends we are going to start that program. If you want this like a full syllabus, like what we are going to cover inside this course, you can able to see it over here. And also you can able to see in the high level topics like what exactly we are going to cover. So we are going to cover about the introduction to the Microsoft Fabric, how to create the license, subscription, costing, pricing, and all those things. And what is a one lake and lake house architecture in a medallion architecture, like what is a silver, bronze layer, and gold layer. Those kind of things I'm going to discuss it over here. And data factory also we are going to discuss it over here. Data flow gen 2, Spark notebooks, and SQL endpoints, real-time analytics with the SQL, Power BI development in Fabric, data activators at event handling over here. So these are all the Fabric components we are going to discuss it over here. Let me explain you like each and everything what purpose we are going to use it over here by taking one real-time use case it over here. And also we are going to have so many like Fabric demo videos which we conducted earlier. You can able to see it over here. Okay, so what is this Microsoft Fabric? First try to understand, because we were discussing about like all the things inside what I'm going to cover. But first you should know what is Microsoft Fabric, right? So Microsoft Fabric is like a SaaS platform, software as a service platform. Let me open a notepad. Microsoft Fabric is let me open Fabric demo. Yeah, Microsoft Fabric is a SaaS platform. SaaS means software as a service platform over here. Microsoft Fabric is a SaaS platform, software as a service. So inside this Microsoft Fabric SaaS platform, basically, how many of you know about data engineering and data analysis? Why we need to learn this Microsoft Fabric currently? If you see, if you see nowadays, because of the AI, artificial intelligence is entering into the IT industry, it's going to automate many things in the market. AI is going to automate many things in the market. Most of the jobs are going to be replaced by AI. That means like I don't say AI is going to replace jobs. I will say one word. Your job is going to be replaced by a person who knows AI. Okay, I'm repeating the statement. Your job is not going to replace by AI. Your job is going to be replaced by a person who knows AI. Okay? Right. So that's what I'm trying to say. You have to identify the demanding skill in the market. You have to identify the demand skill in the market. According to that, we can able to um, learn a course in the demand. Okay. AI is going to a person who knows AI is going to replace some jobs. If AI, how it runs, to run AI, definitely there should be a data. To run AI, there should be a data. Without data, there is no AI, there is no artificial intelligence. Your vehicle needs fuel, petrol, diesel, right? Same way, AI needs a data. If there is no data, there is no future, there is no AI. This is very clear because from day one, when you wake up, regularly you are using AI for what? To generate some data. Correct? So that's the reason we understood the importance of the data here. We understood the importance of the data. Then what you can do, whenever you want to switch your career and you want to sustain in the market, IT market, long next 10, 15 years, better you can learn a course related to the data. Better you can learn a course related to the data. Okay. Related to the data, what are the different kind of jobs, roles and responsibilities are there in the IT market? One is data engineering, another one is data analyst, and third one is the data scientist over here. The third one is the data scientist over here. So, which one we need to learn? The people who are entering into IT industry first time, then definitely I will recommend to start your career with data engineering, because data engineer is the key role to process and making ready of the data, process and making of the ready of the data. So data engineer is a highest paid job role in the top 10 skills in the IT market currently. The next one is data analyst. The next one is data scientist. So my suggestion would be, first play these two roles. Okay, to learn this data engineering and to work on the data engineering, what software courses we need to learn? So far, one more thing you need to be clear. We understood data is the topmost importance in the market. That's the reason we are going to choose a course related to the data. The next priority is cloud. If you are learning any course, definitely that should be related to a cloud based course only. Cloud based course only. You can learn cloud based course only. So what clouds available in the market? And for learning data engineering related things, earlier we were learning either Azure data engineering or AWS data engineering or GCP data engineering. Any of one cloud platform, inside whatever the data engineering related software is available, we are going to learn. Of course, we are also teaching Azure data engineering course so far. Here you can able to see Azure data engineering and Microsoft Fabric. You will understand what is the relation between these two. So out of these three, most demanding is Azure data engineering only. Most demanding is Azure data engineering. So far, so many projects related to the data engineering, they developed by using Microsoft Azure cloud environment. Perfect. Now coming to the data analysis. What do you mean by data analysis? What do you mean by data engineering? Data engineering means, let me take one use case scenario. Let me open one notepad over here. Sorry, one diagram. Yeah, here you can see, there is a supermarket in India, supermarket in USA, supermarket in Australia. As a customer, when you are going to the supermarkets, you will buy a product and you will pay the amount for that product. Am I right? The moment when you are buying the product, the transaction details, when you are paying the amount, the transaction details where you are going to save, the transaction details directly coming from this supermarket into, they are storing in a Microsoft Azure cloud environment, or it can be AWS, or it can be GCP, whatever it is, or it can be SQL Server or Oracle database over here. Okay. Anywhere the business data can be stored in the backend somewhere. Just imagine your data is stored for India in Azure, and for USA supermarket data I am storing in AWS cloud or GCP or whatever it is. Now, as a data engineer, what is your role? Whatever the data you have in this Microsoft Azure, okay, and AWS and GCP or SQL Server, whatever, your data is in a different locations. It's in a different formats. It's not well formatted. It's unclean data. So that entire uncleaned data we are going to consolidate into one particular place, and you need to bring your data located in different clouds and different local servers. First bring that data into one centralized location. So to bring that data into one centralized location, there is one ETL tool currently available, that is data factory, or we can call it as a data pipeline. It's a ETL tool. This is something similar like a tool, SSIS, Ab Initio, Informatica, any ETL tool you can see in the market. It's more similar like a data factory, data pipeline. So by using this tool, first you can consolidate and bring into one centralized location, that is called lake house. What is a lake house? Lake house is something similar like a Google Drive. You know Google Drive? What purpose we are using? Simply you can upload all the data. Data can be in any format: audio, video, images, text, CSV, JSON, XML, Excel file, text file, any data you can store into Lakehouse. By using this data factory data pipeline tool, I will connect into Azure, AWS, GCP, SQL Server, Oracle, whatever it is. I will bring the data into Lakehouse. I hope it's clear for everyone. Okay, when I am bringing the data from these data sources and loading into the Lakehouse, are we going to do the cleaning of the data? No, 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 no. I'm not cleaning the data. I'm just bringing the data and storing into Lakehouse over here. I'm just bringing the data and storing into Lakehouse over here. So once your data is coming to the Lakehouse, then after I'm going to move this Lakehouse data into warehouse. So the warehouse is the final data storage. So in between the Lakehouse to warehouse, we are going to apply some data transformations, and data cleaning process will be happening in between Lakehouse to warehouse when I'm moving. To move the data from Lakehouse to warehouse and you can do a cleaning process, what are the tools available in the market? We have a data flow gen 2 tool, and we have a Databricks notebooks tool. We have a data flow gen 2 tool and a Databricks notebooks tool. These two services, any of one you can use to perform the data cleaning, data transformations, and all those things over here. Data cleaning, data transformations over here. Clear for this one? Perfect. Now, let's go to, once your data is coming to the warehousing, then we can develop a data modeling and we can develop a Power BI reports visualizations over here. So data engineer role is, he is going to work on the data factory data pipelines to move the data into Lakehouse. From the Lakehouse, Again, he is going to move the data into warehousing by using data flow gen to Databricks notebooks. So in this course, as a developer, data engineer, if you want to work only as a data engineer, you need to learn the data factory. You need to learn this data factory. You need to learn this data flow gen to ETL. You need to learn these notebooks as well. And also, of course, lake house, warehouse are the common for data storage purpose. So lake house is a staging area, warehousing is a target, and this is called data engineering part. Of course, one more, when you have some data in a real time data, IoT device data, that IoT device data we are going to load into KQL database. This is something like a live streaming data we can able to store. That also I'm going to cover. So this is called data engineering role. You need to learn all these technologies and you need to work on. Now coming to the data analyst. As a data analyst, whatever the data engineer has cleaned, transformed and stored in the warehouse, that data we are going to use to visualize, to present the data to the customers. This is called data analyst. Okay, you identified the data engineering, data analysis and data um, analyst. Now here, let me go over here. So as a data engineer, we are going to learn earlier days Azure data engineering. It's a separate cloud environment. You can able to log into this portal.azure.com. This is a Microsoft Azure portal. Similarly, you have for AWS and GCP. There inside we have some services. By using those services, you can able to learn and you can able to implement the data engineering projects. For Power BI, for data analysis purpose, what we are using, either we can use Power BI, Tableau, click with these kind of things. For data science purpose, we can use a different platform. The problem is here, data engineering projects, you need a separate cloud. What it is? Portal.azure.com. For data analysis purpose, Power BI. What it is? App.powerbi.com. You can open this app.powerbi.com. So inside this app.powerbi.com, you can able to see it over here. There is a Power BI. And for data science purpose, it's a different platform. So when you want to implement any projects related to the data, these many platforms you need to use, and each platform the cost is different, so the clients and the customers are felt inconvenient. Then they requested Microsoft company, hey, can you please create one specialized platform, cloud platform, to design a data related projects. Then decided Microsoft has decided whatever the Microsoft Azure cloud, right? This is a Microsoft Azure cloud environment. Microsoft Microsoft Azure. How to log in? www.app.portal.com. www.app.powerbi.com. So inside this Microsoft portal.com, we have almost 200 plus software services. We have almost 200 plus software services. Out of these 200 plus software services, we have hardly 10 services related to data engineering. Okay, this is for data engineering. Coming to the Microsoft Power BI, this is Power BI platform. www.app.powerbi.com. www.app.powerbi.com. So inside this app.powerbi.com, which we have over here, this is completely for Power BI, designing of the reports and dashboards. The moment when customers are requesting Microsoft company for data engineering, we are using this platform. For data analysis, we are using this one. Why can't you keep both in single place? That is the reason Microsoft, what it is doing, what it is doing, whatever this 10 services we have, right? Data engineering services, it has moved from this Microsoft Azure platform into Power BI platform. Data engineering services. What are those data engineering services it has moved? Lakehouse, warehouse, warehouse synapse, data factory, and Databricks notebooks. These are the Microsoft Azure services only. These are nothing new services. Now in the Power BI itself, we have Power BI, we have data engineering. We have Power BI and we have the data engineering, both we have. Okay, we have the Power BI and we have the data engineering. The moment when this data engineering related software services from Microsoft Azure cloud into this Power BI they moved, now they are calling this as a Microsoft Fabric. Earlier they are calling it as a Power BI. Now it is going to be a Microsoft Fabric. You can see it here. When I am logging to this app.powerbi.com, in the bottom you can able to see there is a Fabric, there is a Power BI. So in this course, what you are going to learn, I am going to teach you completely on this. Let me show you over here. Yeah, I'm going to teach you data factory, data pipelines completely. How to design the data factory pipelines to move the data from different places into here. Data flow gen 2, it's a ETL. Lakehouse is a storage. Notebooks is going to be write some commands, and how to design the report, semantic model, warehousing, and also we are going to discussing about the KQL, and also we are going to discussing about the live streaming. Event streaming you can discuss, and data activators. These many things we are going to discuss inside this training. These services only we are going to learn. So after learning these services, what kind of job roles you can able to apply? You can apply as a Power BI developer, like a data analyst. You can apply a data engineer role. Yeah, of course, data engineering you can able to apply, and you can apply like a ETL developer. You can apply like a Fabric developer. You can apply like a data factory developer. You can apply like a notebooks, data bricks, PySpark developer. These many jobs you can able to apply. Why most of the clients are very interested about this platform is three in one place. So far in IT industry, three different job roles related to data engineering, data analysis, data scientist, all three in single platform. And comparing to other clouds, this is the cheaper cost, more flexible, easy development. Also, inside this AI is incorporated. Let's, for example, there is a notebook which we are writing some commands. You no need to write down the commands. You no need to write down any commands. Automatically, if you're entering the scenario, Microsoft Copilot is integrated inside this one. Copilot will write automatically the commands, whatever you need, a PySpark or Python or SQL, whatever it is. That's the beauty of this Microsoft Fabric. Okay, that's the beauty of this Microsoft Fabric. So here there is a Copilot option is there. That Copilot automatically will write down the commands if anything needed. So generally, if you want to learn this course, if you want, do we need any prerequisites to learn this course? Nothing. But I want to give some brush up knowledge on the SQL and Python. I will provide you 20 hours SQL, 25 hours Python data engineering related videos. Of course, in this course also I'm going to teach you basic Python and how to write down the PySpark commands and all those things as well. As a part of the notebooks, we are going to write down those things. So Microsoft Fabric is a combination of Azure Data Engineering course plus Power BI. It's a combination of this one. So inside this course, we are going to learn Data Factory, Databricks. Exactly in the Microsoft Azure, what we have, same thing they are replicating here. That's all. Nothing new. Nothing new. Everything is in the Microsoft Azure earlier days. What we have, same thing. Now the companies, what they are doing, whatever the projects already developed in the Microsoft Azure Data Engineering, they are migrating to this Fabric. Microsoft also forcing. Earlier we have a certification exam DP203. What is this? It's a Azure Data Engineer certification. Now they stopped that Microsoft DP203. There is no more. Now we have to write down DP700. You have to write down the DP700 over here. So this DP700 exam is going to be Microsoft Fabric Data Engineer Developer. Just understand that means Microsoft is encouraging to use Microsoft Fabric only instead of Azure Data Engineering. So going forward, there is no Azure Data Engineering. It's completely Microsoft Fabric only. That's the demand we have in the market. Just check, there is a Gartner chart company. It will give you every quarter who is the topmost player in the market for data engineering, data analysis. Microsoft Fabric is the topmost currently it's going to be. Okay. That is the high demand. Everyone is predicting this is the most demanding to technology going forward. So that is the reason everyone is suggesting. See, whenever a technology is introducing earlier days, if you are adapting this one, you will be get the job easily. Otherwise it's difficult for you. Okay. So this is all about the course. This course is going to be a 2 months course, and we are dividing into two different things here. 4 weekends we are taking for this real-time projects and all those things and sprint-based models, and this is a regular training from Monday to Friday. So tomorrow also we have a session, and the same meeting link you can use, same time you can able to join it over here. 3 free sessions we are going to conduct today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Then after you can decide whether you want to continue or not. So from tomorrow onwards, I'm going to tell you what exactly Microsoft Fabric and how it. If you want to watch more videos about this Fabric and all those things, I'm just sharing of this URL for everyone. So simply you can able to uh, subscribe my YouTube channel also. Okay. So this is how this Microsoft Fabric course we have explained. Now if you guys have any questions, you can able to ask the questions. So you join tomorrow and day after tomorrow also, you will understand more things on this Microsoft Fabric. Any questions, you can unmute and you can ask the questions now.
Uh,
Yeah, go ahead.
um, you told about the DP700. So, are you going to like, give us the voucher for that examination, or are you
No,
going to just
vouchers will be provided your own, your companies. We are just like guiding you how to do this
okay, how to
DPC.
crack the exam?
Yes.
Okay.
Any more questions from others, guys? So we can meet tomorrow also on the same meeting link to ask many questions, guys. Please use the same meeting link. We can connect tomorrow. You can ask the many questions. Just watch these videos again. I shared one link in the chat. You can get many videos over there to understand about this Microsoft Fabric very clearly. Okay, let's connect tomorrow. Thank you. Any more questions before winding? You can ask.